So I go to this fancy place and I buy a real expensive doggy bed. 2 of them, one for each. And are you serious? I mean, this thing cost almost as much as my friggin' recliner. And she's not using it. Why is she not using it? Because they constantly have to be together. Constantly, don't you? There they are, the Scissor Sisters. They're friggin' lesbians. Gia don't like it. Lucy's the one that's needy. The one in the front. With her little teddy bear. Gia's trying to stretch out and enjoy her new bed, but she can't because Lucy doesn't want to be alone. Are you friggin' serious? Yeah. Little update video here. You'll hear my dogs in the back. You'll hear their big lips slapping, their tongues fucking slinging around because they just got done eating a pig's ears. Alright, lay down, will you? So, I don't understand these dogs. They come down, they sniffing all around like they're, they've been here for over a year and they're still sniffing. What the frig are they sniffing? I don't know what you're looking for, but it's not here. Lay down. Oh my god, I just got done eating a homemade meatball mozzarella stromboli. And it was homemade, so it was extra fucking good. I want to show you some updates, and there's going to be a winner of a flashlight, another flashlight, and we'll do that at the end of the video. First thing I want to do is I want to thank Mark. I just want to let Mark know that I received his package at my shipping address. I got a new shipping address, so I'll put it under. Well, it's where I work. I asked my supervisor if it was alright if I can use it instead of getting a PO box because they're just a waste of money. So my shipping address is pretty much where I work. So anything that comes there, I will be able to receive it. So I'll put that under the video in case you want to know what that is, because people ask for it all the time and I'm like, well, it's on the About page. And the problem with YouTube now is everything's not on one page. You got to go paging around and looking for stuff, and it's just a pain in the ass. So I'll put it under the video so we can exchange packages. I got to send something to you, you want to send something to me, whatever. So I want to thank Mark for this gift he sent me. He sent me a few things. He sent me this awesome patch. It's a rubber patch that sticks to Velcro. See what it says there? He sent me that with this cool little bag. This bag's cool. It looks like a little like a bag you catch brass with. But actually, it's a really nice bag because it's insulated. It's kind of not insulated, but it's a good protected bag. This is great to put like a little still camera in and protect it. So, I'll use this bag, dude. Trust me. I'm easy. Yeah, I like the little bag. So there you go with that. And he also sent me a mag carrier. Looks like for a 1911, by the way, the narrowest of that. I do make these, but I'll use this. This is beautiful. I mean, it's from Crossbreed. Crossbreed makes really good, high quality stuff, and it's Kydex in leather put together, and it's for a mag. And then you see it's on a slight cant. That's pretty friggin' nice. So he also sent me that, and I can't believe this. This is really cool. This is a manufacturer's certificate of authenticity. It is exactly 9.999 ounce of silver, and it is in shape of a NATO 5.56 round, and it is 100% silver, and it's a whole ounce of silver. This is neat stuff like this. Put in the safe, keep forever. You know what I mean? And I'll show you guys. Oh, it's heavy too, man. That's pure silver, the entire round. and that was from Mark. He sent that to the address I'm about to put under there. See what it says on there. Yeah, it's cool. It's instead of it saying, 223 or whatever, I think it says, it tells you the silver quality it is. That is really friggin' neat, dude. Thank you so much for that. That's something. Thank you. I appreciate everything everyone said, so I'm not, I really do. I want to mention real quick that now at Double Action we are now carrying Lukas Extreme Duty Gun Oil. It comes in a syringe bottle, not like this exact syringe bottle. This is one I got from the distributor, but it looks just like this, and it's full. We're selling just like this with the syringe. As you guys know, when you're oiling your guns, the syringe is the best way to go because you can precisely oil it exactly where you want to oil it, and you won't over oil and cause spillage and your gun's all greasy. And the worst thing for a gun is too much oil. So we are selling this at Double Action right now, and the CLP, both, the cleaner and the lubricant. Okay. Now what I do when I clean a gun, me personally, because I like Ballistol too, I'll use Ballistol, which we carry at Double Action also, to clean the gun and preserve the gun. And I'll use Lukas oil to oil the gun. And they're like, they complement each other. They work great together. It's like the best preservative with the best oil, in my opinion. That's what I do. That's how these guns are set up here. So there's that. Still carrying the Glock 43. I always do updates on guns a lot because you guys know, I trade them in and stuff like that. I love this little 43, and I'll probably never say I'll never get rid of it, just in case I do. I don't look like an idiot, but I'm going to say it, man. I don't think I ever will. I'm getting really attached to this 43. I love it. It's a little 9mm. It's a perfect firearm for self-defense and a carry piece, of course. It's very dirty. Needs to be cleaned. Usually keep my carry guns spotless, but got some Talon grips on there. They seem to be holding on pretty good this time. Usually the Talon grips, these rubber grips, usually after a few months they start peeling up on the edges, but these are really holding on. Got a good one. So the Glock 43 is pretty much a extremely reliable 9mm, and it does have some recoil, but after you get some range time with it, a lot of trigger time behind it, you will shoot it dead nuts. So you just keep training with it. If you already have one, if you're shooting to the left, don't worry, just keep shooting it, man. You'll figure out what you're doing wrong. That's what I did. And I put the 1.3, not 1.3, 3 connector, 3.5 connector in there, and it's just right. It doesn't make the trigger unsafe, and at the same time, it just takes the edge off. Okay, so the Glock 43 has been magnificent, magnificent. I take it over any gun in its size or class, over all of them, because of its simplicity design. That's why. Okay, so you want to make this the way it's supposed to be when we're carrying it. 6+1 full mag. Another good thing about this is when you max out the magazine, most guns, when you max out the magazine, it's hard to push it in. Not the 43. I mean, it goes right in with a maxed out mag. That's pretty cool. Okay, in the waistband holster. I made this a long time ago. I'm very comfortable with it. It's working good. Now we have that. What else do I need to get to? Little update on the M11A1. A lot of people were asking me on Facebook, is that M11 running alright? Because I heard you got a couple of them that didn't. Well, I didn't get a couple M11s that didn't. I had quite a few 6 hours period that wouldn't work right. But they were mostly the 229s. But even the M11A1, I recall doing it one time. Well, a friend of mine bought it, and he says it never happens to him. I don't know. Maybe it was just a bad round or something. But this particular M11 is running perfectly so far, 100%. I got maybe 350 to 400 rounds through it. That's a decent amount of rounds to give you a good idea if your gun's running reliable. I still ain't convinced yet. When I get around the 800 mark, then I'll be convinced, or 1,000 rounds through it, I'll be convinced that this thing is it's not going to do it. It's not going to leave an empty casing in the chamber. It would have did it within 1,000 rounds. So right now I'm feeling good about it. It's doing good. It runs the Spear Gold Dots perfectly. Great hollow points if it's legal in your state. I recommend them, or HSTs. I'm leaving the original grips on it, and so far so good. It's doing wonderful. The M11A1, awesome. This is I know it's my newest gun, but you know what? This friggin' thing, I'll tell you what, man. This is a whole different kind of Colt that I've ever had. The way it's made, the way the tolerances is, I just never had a Colt with tight tolerances like this. And I'll tell you what, having tight tolerances I think does help recoil, because I notice in this particular 1911, because it's made so tight and it doesn't have a lot of weight, the recoil is definitely a lot less. But that heavy rail helps it also. So the Colt is so far is doing really well. I don't have a ton of ammo through it, just under 200 rounds, but it's running everything I throw at it. When I'm testing a gun, what I like to do is every box of ammo I run through it, I like it to be a different brand. You know what I mean? I like to shoot 50 rounds of Lawman, 50 rounds of Winchester White Box, 50 rounds of PMC, 50 rounds of Remington UMC, and just constantly cycle different brands of ammo through it. And if the gun gets through that for like 500 to 800 rounds, you're good to go, man. It's a reliable gun. So far, I got like 200 rounds through it, which is 4 different brands of ammo. Remington UMC, Winchester White Box, Lawman, and a box of PMC. It runs all those brands of ammunition so far flawless. Slide locks back every time. The Colt will also handle multiple magazines reliable. In other words, this is an ACK mag. I ran it with the NAC mag. I ran it with the Wilson Combat mag. I ran it with the Colt mag that it comes with it, and it's 100%. It's 100%. So you know I'm a fan of these ACK mags. These are really nice. So I got an ACK mag in here right now. I haven't run any hollow points to it yet, and I know that's the big test for the 1911s, the hollow points. But if you do run hollow points, I don't know which ones it's going to run. I know it'll run these though. These are the power balls, which I don't think you can even get these anymore. So I have these for now, because what they are is they're hollow points, but they're filled with like a plastic Teflon. So there's a hollow point there, but the bullet is still like round, like a full metal jacket, and it'll feed reliable. This one looks like it has bullet setback a little bit. That bullet looks pushed down. Let's see, that's probably from, yep, it sure is. That's from loading it and unloading it. That's called bullet setback. Bullet setback is when you're getting the same bullet, when you're getting the same round of ammunition. Let me use the correct terminology so I don't sound like a douchebag. When you're getting the same round of ammunition and chambering it all the time, you know, loading and unloading your gun, eventually you'll get bullet setback. What happens is, by chambering it all the time, it actually pushes the bullet down in there, and then it's out of spec. So if you could see the difference. Okay, the one on this side is right. The one on this side, it's pushed down. It looks like Danny DeVito. You know the dumbass that said we're all racist? Yeah, him. The little short fat one's neck's pushed down into his shoulders. That's bullet setback. So be careful and always check your ammo. If it's ammunition, you load and unload all the time. So now this is out of spec now. So what I'll do is I'll put it over here and check all the other ones. That one too. That one's good. So these two must have been loaded over and over and over. Another indication is if you look around the rim of the casing, it'll be all chewed up, and that's a sign it's a round that was loaded over and over and over again. So we'll put them on the side, and the rest of these are pretty much untouched. But Powerball to me is a good bullet to use for a 1911 because it'll feed reliable. Actually, Winchester makes a special round of ammunition for the 1911. I seen that on the old 1911 channel. I mentioned him before. And I like to try that stuff. What I really like to get my hands on is some Black Talons. Why are they so hard to get? You know? I'd love to get my hands on a couple boxes of them bad boys. Because they're like the... They're made by... They're like Winchester. The way they're made, they're rounded off at the top. There's no sharp edges. And they would probably feed reliable. Plus the Black Talons are just cool in general. I know Winchester makes rounds like that, but they're not called Black Talons, but they look like them. I'm not sure what they are. I'm going to look into that. But Black Talons are pretty sweet if you can get your hands on them. No, they're not illegal. Okay? So, that's it. Colt's doing well. I'm very happy with it. The grips are staying nice and tight, just like I showed you with the blue Loctite. All steel gun. Beautiful trigger. Nice trigger. Just the way I like it. And the more you shoot it, the better it feels. So it's breaking in really nice. There's a 1911 right out of the box. It's running perfect into 100%. So 1911s are like that. You know, you might get one that'll really piss you off. But sometimes you'll get one that'll run like a Glock right out of the damn box. So that's how it's looking for this. And that's it. Now, the next light winner, I have this new light from Through Night. It's called the T10T. This light is amazing. It takes one AA battery, and it has over 200 lumens of power. I mean, that's ridiculous, right? Beautiful package, same thing. There's the diffuser. It comes with a diffuser, an extra switch in case your switch breaks, an extra clip in case your clip breaks. Comes with a clip already installed on it. Okay. And this light's a little bit bigger than the last light, but it's pretty much the same thing in general. The same stainless steel, beautiful polished stainless steel. Everything's metal, but it's just a little bigger. Okay. It's a nice size light. It's super, super bright. And I am going to be giving this away. One AA battery. And I think I know I'm going to give it to because this guy, the business he's in, and he's a subscriber. Wow, look at that, 200 lumens. Seriously? So, it has all the settings. Here's how the diffuser works. You put the diffuser on, well, let me get it to the brightest setting. You put the diffuser on. And that's awesome. You can get someone's attention without blinding them or waving. You're stuck on the highway, you wave down at somebody to help you out, or a cop or something, without blinding them. That's a good thing to have. Great for the car. There you go. Perfect. I actually should have gave the wife this one. Anyway, Mike's a subscriber, and he's in the exterminating business, and he's always crawling around crawl spaces and stuff like that, so I know he definitely can use a light like this. So, Mike, you are the winner of this light. You know who I'm talking about. And there will be more lights coming, guys. Don't worry about that. Through Night is very anxious to send more lights, and we love that. That's a really nice light. LED, lasts forever. One friggin' AA battery. Okay? Extra O-rings, extra everything. It's got a complete set of backup parts. What else could you ask for? Alright? So that is a handsome, handsome light there. Some of these lights it's like, damn, I gotta give that away. That thing's sweet. But that's what I do. Okay, so congratulations, Mike. This is for you. And the guns are doing great. The Glock 43 is doing great. What else can I ask for? And Mark, thank you for your gift also. Alright guys, I'll talk to you soon.